Okay, so I just heard the shit that explains what I be saying way better. So like he's saying, I was a momentum commit. On the other hand, I keep repeating, this is going to explain, like, on the Zoe station, I was explaining certain colleges. Zoe station also said the whole world is on me. I said Little Rascal momentum. That what I mean by that, before social media, when I explained about like the whole league, what's the word? If these quarterbacks was drafted like I was saying in those, I don't really want to elaborate. I'm just trying, in the end, like I said, I'm trying to roast my old friends. Everybody that's talked to me and it was like, oh, I got I had a great idea, but it was like, that's a great idea, but that's too much. You know what I'm saying? But it's me gonna do too much. Y'all gonna still have y'all. No, I got a great idea, and I'm like, that was a horrible. It was like if these, you know what I'm saying? People, what's the word? People, what's the word? I can't think of the word, but saying their idea amount to what my idea was, and would have, you know what I'm saying? What is the odds of it leading to this? And it just shows what I'm talking. And yeah, I don't really want to explain it other than how this guy, y'all gonna like what I'm talking about too when I say explain to you. But in the end, I'm just trying to say, like, everything I keep talking about my the way the war room is set up, that's the best way to say it, instead of so I keep talking about how check and balance, White House check and balance shift hasn't changed for what the president, but for some reason manners, for some type of recess has been displayed. Why the scouting report on work on your manners isn't the same no more. Or for lack of, you know what I'm saying, like they say, he's a great player, he got a great arm, but back then they would have added in, but needs to work on his attitude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, that's how like annoying this is, because we're trying to say if we what's the word jailbreak, you know what I'm saying, if we do it by high quantity, it's they words over the next words. When if you do it by high quantity, that's still what it means, but on a higher quantity. It's not like, no, we wouldn't jump to that high quantity and have that many people that don't have manners. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I explain this a lot in my videos. The main thing I'm just trying to illustrate is talking to people, and when I talk about being a momentum commit, and then like I play a song, how that sound, you know what I'm saying? In the end, like I said, how I feel like I relate to Dan Marino with the up game. I had that zoning down, the air dried out on me in 16. You know what I'm saying? This guy's gonna explain exactly that momentum of the air dried out on me on 16.
There used to be college programs. Now there are college teams. You're no longer learning a program, you're learning a playbook. And the program is ultimately, like at Michigan, for me, that was a pro-style program. 5 years I got to learn how to drop back pass, to read defenses, to read coverages, to be coached. I had to learn from being 7th quarterback on the depth chart to moving up to 3rd to ultimately being a starter. I had to learn all those things in college. That was development. Then I went to New England. I was developed by Coach Belichick and the offensive staff there. I didn't start my first year. I think it's just a tragedy that we're forcing these rookies to play early. But the reality is the only reason why they are is because we dumbed the game down, which has allowed them to play. It used to be thought of at a higher level. We used to spend hours and hours in the offseason and training camp trying to be a little bit better than next year. But I think what happens is it discourages the coaches from going to deep levels because they realize the players don't have the opportunity to go to a deep level, so they're just going to teach them where they're at. There used to be college programs. Now
the fuck man, a boy. Oh my. Like it was just yesterday, and no, this is the same. No, it's not the same. I'm not someone that gloats. I'm not talking the gloat. I'm talking my story, my journey. They dried the air out of me. The air dried out when I was 16, playing every position. I was already, as you see, like I keep talking about going, this is how it sounded when I was 16 too. What college wasn't a momentum commit? But they dried the air out on it. Boy, I couldn't explain it any better. All I'm hearing is Tom Brady straight up go, we had to work hard for 2017 draft momentum. Just in case 2017 draft momentum was exactly what it was, the way the war room was set up. Y'all said, yes, we stopped that guy. And it's like I never was babied like that. That's what you know what I'm saying? And he's not saying it like that. Like, like I said, all my friends that was in football, let's be real. I played every position in high school. And first of all, when we played football in school, you know what I'm saying? In school, that's why I keep bringing up reset. They're like, reset. Because I was able to supervise us tackling instead of us being suspended, or, you know what I'm saying? They was okay with us doing this shit. Which means I'm already tagged. You know what I'm saying? As a leader. So all I needed to do was half-ass one position and throw people under the bus, and I would have made it. But instead, I kept being that leader, playing every position. Cause most people, that's who made the team. Niggas did the same shit they did in elementary school. I did the same shit I did in elementary school. The air dried out on me at 16. That what I'm saying is exactly what he just said. That's exactly what I just keep explaining about sports. And I appreciate anything that, gets corrected, knowing I'm not lying. Because this is a big, like, it's like, no, we don't want to hurt. Yes, you do. You don't care about individuals. The law cares about individuals, and you don't want to lose your job. Who's that energy, right? Who's that energy that really cares about individuals where you're talking we and you're not part of the we really? Like, that shit disgusts me when people be like, no one done you. Why wouldn't no one do me like that? If you're not scared of authority to discipline you, why wouldn't you do someone like that? That's what that's what I'm trying to say. I've been knew people. I never thought my position was promised. I was put on this up game, no ceiling zoning of authority while people have these titles on purpose for what Tom Brady just explained. Yeah, that was done on purpose. That's all I've been trying to say. Like I said, if my friends couldn't live and I'm more harsh on myself. No one's talking like, it's roasting because it's the blatant truth. You know what I'm saying? No one's exaggerating the situation. I'm actually trying to dry out the blatant truth. And it's too embarrassing. The league is that embarrassing. Hashtag #1 shadow baller. That's embarrassing. Kendichi was the #1 prospect in the school up the street from us. Our school had Lou Williams and David Green that didn't have to worry about zoning the way I've been doing zoning since a kid. Confirmed it in elementary school that I'm that bullet catcher for my family. So obviously I'm watched because it's like, where's the man in the house? No, we're the first house with no man in the house not watched. Okay, wow. And it's just you. Cause I heard some, I heard some shit with a parent. So that being said, you get what I'm saying? That danger of no love, and they all dried out. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that merit. I'll take that. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's finally admitting what I'm talking about is not a waiting game. It's an up game. And these niggas don't trust a thing. Inconsistency or cool made me boring. Listen now. That's all. What Tom Brady just explained is what I keep explaining about being a momentum commit. The last resort plan was Army. Even Army Sports did what Tom Brady just said. But we don't know what Detective Webpoolz on school boards is. It's a project. It's an alumni project to stop peer pressure. Like I'm talking about where, which became a monitor on maturity. Just because the personality that project brings. And for lack of better, that persona, the character, the momentum characterized. No, y'all, no. That's all I've been saying. That's all I've been saying. I haven't been trying to claim to be the it factor. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I know who I was as an athlete. I'm not showing off by showing who the athlete I am. I'm not. You want me to show off? Give me a check. I haven't showed off one time. I haven't tried. That's not showing off. Showing off is trying and saying you're holding back. Saying you've been holding back your whole life is not showing off. That's an inverted compliment. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying. What Tom Brady broke down was you don't have to play a motherfucking game to get a scholarship. You have to be someone people want to appreciate for whatever you bring to the game. Like Zoe Station said, Saquon Barkley got offers on JV. JV is like not playing the game on varsity, right? Yeah. You don't have to play a fucking game. You have to bring something that brings attraction. And all people wanted was what I do. They just want the overseeing I can do. All right, good. Oh yeah, good. Oh yeah. Good jobs, man. Yeah. Oh boy, that's man. Yeah, good. Oh, that was a good play too. And then I'm still just juggling because you know what I'm saying. I'm watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying. And then I'm worrying about how they get home safe. I'm worrying about if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 is to the 10, because everybody knows I'm not about to do nothing illegal or bully nobody. Is going to sabotage their thoughts if they do put themselves in a situation. Do they have the head right to get out the situation? You know, little things no one think. A leader. And then it's the same team, like I said, since they did exactly what they did when they played at recess. And I did the same thing I did. You know what I'm saying? Like a prospect. I was a prospect before they was thought as a prospect. They had to go to high school to be known as a prospect. I had to go to high school to affirm I do like that attention. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by momentum commit. You know what I'm saying? To say that I didn't have momentum commits that didn't translate into is to really hate somebody for no reason. That's why I'm just straight facing like, wow, y'all, that's crazy. Like I said, y'all know what's the name with the UGA. And like I said, I watch his highlights. I see my pursuit through his highlights. Y'all know y'all can be like, oh yeah, I can see what's the man with it. Straight up see sight. I straight up see sight. Like, you feel me? Like line leader, you know what I'm saying? See the line leader, goddamn. That's crazy. All of that. All of that attributes. They're not looking for who Grayson was scared to play against. Why? They're not looking for someone could tell someone didn't go to Grayson Tech that played down the street and was that zoning. Oh, like I said, worrying about all that stuff, keeping up with it. You know what I'm saying? Agencies, bureaus, surveillance, NTC that tag on that understanding. They need their merit to say that they did their attendance for the White House checking my shit. Slacking off, but I didn't. I'm being this pull the string prospect every day. I was ready in one sport. I'm in two sports. LeBron didn't have to do that. And at a 2.8. Lou Williams didn't have to do that. David Green didn't have to do it. And David Green actually knows the right reverse deck of cards right in reverse. That's an extra credit one right there. But I'm just saying right reverse deck. But David Green, like, why I didn't play baseball? That's extra credit on why I didn't go play baseball. All of that. For my class was the last drip, if not years after that, of what Tom Brady said. There was no going on the internet and that's all I'm trying to, there was no going on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The reason why people get 0 recruits is because of their manners. I had the best manners. It was attitude for I can't wait to show I'm the best mannered person and athlete. But I didn't know I had momentum commits, and people just didn't. The director, athletic director, just heard that in the air. Well, I'm talking about infamous on social media with other people that do that type of Zemaine curse. So mature, it causes people to go out the wig-wag. Because I'm also active. But I kid you not, that's all I've been trying to say. And people like, you got a point, but I don't. You didn't have to be NFL. Who the fuck has to be NFL caliber when they get? And guess what we're doing now? We talking about high schoolers at NFL caliber because they throw far. No one's ever talked about prospects like that. Who did that? Who made people call like this big enough? They used to say #1 prospect caliber, the highest first overall caliber. Then they say might not be a bust in the NFL. Will say can see they can work up to be first. When you go to college, they supposed to develop you. The whole air is still on like, are you developed? That's not how you get players. And these 9-year-olds when I was 16, these 10-year-olds when I was 11, damn sure wasn't developed as much as I was when I was a teenager. Fuck no. They is rotting in the goddamn hospitality horizon, for lack of better words. And I still got the protocol because of what? It's just Zemaine. I'm not about to repeat how I looked at the people like I just said. That's a swagger. That's a prestige to say the protocol's still going. That's not niggas is looking for me. That's wrong is wrong. And you was speaking the whole conjunction of we always heard a prospect might try to pull strings like Dan Marino and go further with it. That's what I heard out of Tom Brady talking. We heard a prospect that was going to try to be knowing troubleshoot it, having the stamina to play two-way, and he might have to be the head above water. That's a niggas in the military know what I'm talking about. And all the above of conducting of zoning and everything just to make it, because how dangerous it will be that a corner only make one play and might have his head, audience might want his head. A defensive end make one play, might only have his head. A linebacker gets some amount of tackles or make plays, might have his head. Safety hasn't made nothing deep, might have his head. Then the main one, quarterback, is holding the whole. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole. Like I said, I never said I wanted to play quarterback. Like I said, it was the next Mike Vick, and it was obvious who I was because Crash Down. It was like how they crashed him. That player, that guy. During the time of what that's what I mean about before social media. I'm not saying like, we know what I'm not saying. That's the whole point that I'm making. Like, this shit is obvious. It's very disgusting as a front office of businesses. And that's what I mean by 5-star on killtheprospect.com. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying. That I was getting told about my development, and I was meeting those merits, momentum commits, and they just never went through with it because they saw they took quantity over quality. That's all it is. That's all I'm trying to say. It's an obvious quantity over quality, but we talking about some our word over yours. Or like the song I said, like I have a whole coach. How that sound? I have to repeat how the sample started. Without you, I have nothing. That's what happened. Well, first of all, it was like this, so yeah, you associated to it, that coach. Sorry, but yeah, so you have all the talent in the world. And then it's echoing talent to talk to them too. So when you say without chemistry you have nothing, I didn't want to repeat it, but I'm just, you talking about it's off my say so, not your say so. That's how much I was a leader by example. You know what I'm saying? And the lady said it too. You need that person. She was talking about like, you need them to have you need that person that makes them have their composure. Like, where's that leader on the team? And then it's like, oh, he was just a leader. He was great mannered and a leader. Usually great mannered people are decent. They're echoing you way more than decent. You need that first. You need someone like that, of that caliber. Oh yeah, without chemistry. See, he's not gonna give me this. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I could talk to them better than you. How that sound? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I started saying. It was like, that's what he was waiting for me to say. Like, I did all this for nothing. No, I did all this so I can be goddamn. So I can be not a sweepstakes, but I guess a sweepstakes. I don't like playing with people that don't like playing with me. I like people that want to win and have fun, and I will pull all. You know what I'm saying? I like being that surprise. I like when people don't pick me up. Too, that's what people. It's like it subconsciously, or what another synonymous word for gravity without acknowledgement or ignorance. moved to, oh, he just trying to make a team or something and be great. I'm like, I don't talk like that. I know it's an uphill battle. I finished the uphill battle. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is, I'm archiving this for myself. It's not about, I never nudge people. That's a joke when I be like, yeah, that's a joke, because I never do that. I'm archiving this for myself of embarrassing. If somebody slips on a banana peel and they too cool, or so people don't laugh, that's still funny, okay? If the whole world then overrided somebody because they like to be the underdog, that's it. That's another way to say it. But the whole world said, you just trying to win as the underdog. How that sound? I feel like I'm still in high school trying to win a ring. I'm just trying to live my life now. Like how that sound? I thought you wasn't emotional. And be like, just be hitting OC. Don't tell DC unless you got weed. Like how that sound? It started alcohol. He happy so he can, so he's like now. I know what I'm saying when I say that. But I'm just saying, in the end, nobody, you feel me? Kendichi did not have his motherfucking control of his football team like that. You know what I'm saying? Usually they look for that person that's like that inverted version, if not who kept that covenant, for lack of a class 23 covenant, or horizon, or daycare, or kid pen, or recess, for like anything synonymous that I could use. Hospitality, protocol, when they go be in the streets and they don't get name dirt on their name. That's what I'm talking about. From I say on the other hand about I was that Boy Scout that did surveys and had the tent open. You know, that group. So then, like I said, that's what I mean. It got to that point that everything that Tom Brady explained what I exactly. Y'all don't know. I'll end this video goddamn right now. Say I won't. That's all. I am happy as fuck. That is embarrassing. That is exactly how class was for me. Like I said, there's no proof of thinking, no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, dead. And then I'm going to work and school, just like work, school. You know, they're like, where's he thinking at? Like, damn, he has his composure. Damn, he's concentrating. They're like, he's concentrating less than me. And then the people walk past me like, damn, it's a dumb way to be mad at him. Nobody cares. And that stacked up. That I'm in the, people are having a great day. They're like, oh, great day. And I'm like, I do not get paid like you. Please don't give me an attitude for having a great day. That's what I said at every workplace, or gave that energy. And I don't give a fuck. Five-star prospect on KillerProspect.com? You know, like, what am I supposed to do after you go, I don't give a fuck, I don't have your title. Please don't get mad. I'm having a great day. Like, this shit's so easy to you. You wanted to make it hard on me. You know what I'm saying? So you're mad. How that sound? I promise you, that's all I ever wanted. I just wanted how Tom Brady explained, and you gotta hold him to his IQ and his understanding of zoning, and to, like I keep saying about check this. Well, I used to say in my lives about check, or I had a post, I said check the stats on who's been zoning the away games, because the celebration, people used to not do celebrations, and then the refs being more lenient. because that's what they partake in. The whoever bureau or administration will zone the game and then tag them for organized rioting. They try to not instigate, but I guess that would be the word. Escalate a situation with a dance, or people before social media got big, doing certain dances put you affiliated with domestic violence or anything related. You'll get tagged quick. I used to see it on TV and everything. Now, whoever check the stats for whoever does that zoning to away games to home games and back, everybody's just like, community. Yeah, that guy got it. Like, how that sound? Like, it was beautiful when I was a teenager, and it was like, who really care? You know what I'm saying? It would do like community type thing. Like, when celebrations did, like, my wrestlers know what I'm talking about. It was like a shout out. It's like, how to say it? Like I say, Little Rascal Momentum. It's like, when you watch a movie and like it'll start with a teacher or something, or it'll start with no chemistry. Let's not talk about teacher. Just keep it in general for people start thinking I'm trying to compare something. It'll start with like no chemistry, but someone brought the chemistry, and then there'll be a scene where everybody's like giving that person they doing a celebration, like, you see him on me, we got this chemistry, thank that guy. That's what I'm talking. I know what I'm saying by saying that. But yeah, so, or having a checkpoint by saying that, for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? So it's that consciousness that was seen. Check the stats on celebrations for who's zoning. Before I even, like I said, people are seeing it on TV. Like, people are seeing everybody looking like Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, I ain't gonna do Travis Hunter like that, and then give him clout money to act like he don't look like that. Everybody was looking like that. Like, they know, obviously he's way younger, so it's like he's just born in. Thanks for that. Because I said that I was at the Webpoolz school boards, or in the end, teachers aren't trying to keep the kids entertained. There's a horizon that they're like, go ahead, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words, I could explain it better, but it's not about that. They do it. So he was born in that time of camp, and being on that campaign to a camp. He's going to the camp because of, what's the word? The overseer. That's it. That's what I mean. I could use a better word. I was gonna say, when I was in sports, coaches was looking like chaperones. You know what I'm saying? Other people are in sports, I'm that Little Rascal Momentum overseer. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate them to do. They could do what they want to do to make it. So then the league started endorsing in that without endorsing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like a movie where, it'll be like a kid that people try to say will be bullied, and then they get up and they start showing like, this is why I'm not bullied, that charades game or glow and momentum, and people know like, oh, that's so nice of that guy to make that kid, feel comfortable, that's so nice of the guy to make, it is just amazing, so I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? That's what these leagues did. That's so nice of that guy to make this immature kid be mature enough for us. Feel comfortable. And they want to watch from afar. Now, would that guy not roast you? We're here. You know what I'm saying? That's what Tom Brady's talking about. Like, niggas just gotta, There's no program to develop. Be your own man. Everybody in this overseer that's so nice of that guy, whoever it is. I just want to goddamn tell him to pat himself on the back. Webpoolz speed. So that's crazy. Like that is all I've been saying. That's all what street comedy is from my athletic side of the world, because it's more to me, you know what I'm saying, athletic perspective. That's all I see. It's hard for me to watch games. That's why I'll watch some games live, which is very illegal to do to somebody, which to not to, you know it's like the check and balance is wrong, which is good thing for middle a medium of things, especially in my perspective, because I don't want to take shit to court and then have to argue. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather have the surveillance pass me through barriers that I was already past, and I'm confirming it. Yeah. Thank you. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole. I say thank you, and the people think, oh, well, you just saying thank you just to sound like great manner. I worked that hard. You're supposed to say thank you when someone helps. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it's over the roof and they at the bottom helping. You get what I'm saying? And there's a medium or something, middleman, help is help. If a kid gets a cookie utensil for their parent, they're not supposed to say thank you. They're supposed to say, go get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like I said, I'm not the sniper on the roof. I'm on the roof trying to play. And that's what I played that video for, because that's there's no other boy, I kid you not. Like, that's all I've been trying to say in my videos, and that platform was tweaking. Like, I know, who you think? I think I'm someone that didn't the first time, that's how I first got, what's the name? I said, I'll hold my tongue. I haven't got to, I was trying to start street comedy, and it was relling up like, huh? What do you mean? Like, me going, you didn't run that route right, isn't me roasting you. Me saying that, me talk, like I said, there's a way to talk without talking. Me telling you what people looking at that route as is not me roasting. I have my own jokes and not being in the bag. You get what I'm saying? And then I brought up basketball players, and I was like, oh, I didn't know I couldn't bring up. Well, I mean, I don't know how I brought up basketball players, and I got flagged for bullying. Because I'm older? Because I'm in there like, because I'm past them barriers. They're not past those barriers. And you flag, they flag that. Was tweaking. That was tweaking. I said, oh, we going to have fun. You think you got some iceberg of health. Damn, little cousins wanted to see that. They said, let me see. I want iceberg. Lost all that shit. They just needed to laugh at them to know that shit ain't there. God damn. They didn't see them laugh. They just knew. I don't know exactly who they are to. Oh, he talking to people. So he just. And then they're like, oh, they're bullying him, and he just defending his. Yes, like I said, all I did was say, all right, I'm gonna speak up now, because I didn't ask to be the overseer. Just trying to make the game not be boring. I'm like, all right, since we want the game boring, I'm going to talk this little, it's not subliminals. It's things, it's not subliminals. It can't be subliminals when it's a cadence for people to understand. People, like I said, it was like, it's good that guy that guy has to speak up. You can't flag, like, dead. I'm killtheprospect.com. Goddamn. I'm like, that is crazy. That is so crazy. It's just like it feels good. You know what I'm saying? I wish I knew the date Tom Brady said that directly. Well, I just saw that shit and it was just like, oh my God, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I am a football head. I was very focused. I became an overseer to class of 2013 Manhunt game, to people that enjoyed that type of living. Why some people, right? Don't want to say Kandichi, but I'm just saying in general, some people lost their inspiration because they was expecting to play them. They wanted to really play. That was their whole going. Like, I'm not scared to play him. Are you scared to play him? You know what I'm saying? So then that became the momentum, really, in overseeing, like me telling people, there's nothing to be scared of unless you don't train. You know, I'm not about to do no unnecessary roughness. Follow you home, other than you ask me, can I watch your car? You know what I'm saying? And or zone the way I zone other people, to like I went back to the school and then that parent showed I'm 39 and it was, oh, that is him. And then they try to wait. They got with the car. Oh, yeah, that's the guy that we be like, once we're getting out of school, that's Ghost. And he tried. I said, no, you're trash. I don't give a fuck. You know, I watched all. It's that consistency still of that zoning. You disrespected me because I'm one person. You disrespected me for clout. You made me feel like a superstar, though. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? I was the way the war room was set up. What's the word? What's the word when you like, not, I don't want to say training, but it's like these was teenagers, kids, so, you know, gambling play, like, you know how people might sag off on a play, but then they know they was know it's gonna open up another play. Like, that's how I was working with them. They made me, I gave me my whole, the way the war room set up and talk about like I wanted to be remembered. That shit's hilarious as fuck. What? You know what I just got down to the side as a cornerback, pushed him all the way back into the quarterback. Goddamn, did the foot. Y'all didn't shut your whole family up and made me a real ass alumni from my school. Stamped that if anybody had questions, those is answered because I made them look stupid by it. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of the word because I didn't sag off, but it was like authority martial arts. You know what I'm saying? They made me do. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, show my IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, some people like feel like I didn't want to feel like that because I'm just spring practice. You know what I'm saying? In freshman year, quarterback that had nobody, so went to go get a summer job. So I didn't want to, you know, other people really like. I trained with an old wide receiver. I think he followed me on here, if not another handle. You know, and he like I said, I before I got out of school, I chilled with my youngin, and then someone a grade higher than me, and he was, like I said, the same that hospitality brochure protocol. I had the protocol set up for him to make it. And then he already, like I said, knew the zoning, but knew he had to follow a certain way of staying in and out because no one was zoned past that. But I could, so he could, you know, it'll be like, man, if you do that, you know what I'm saying? You're pulling the strings, you know what I'm saying? Or a class higher than that guy. I trained with him as wide receiver. Yeah, you pulling the strings. And then he also Caribbean, so you know the airline security and stuff is saying, yeah, you're doing all of that. Like, that you don't have, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, I think he was gonna go to the same college I was gonna go to, but you know he had stuff he did, But, you know, like I said, I gave people a shower away. Like I said, I had a tent. So, you know, it was like I said, I'll have it open if people want to make it and do it, but it's up to you to want to keep it going. You get what I'm saying? Me, I'm keeping it going. You know, in the end, I've been talked about as this prospect. Like, those wide receivers was not on that class, or that they're not gonna put up the numbers he put up at our school, or just, and I was guarding him. So it was just like, they was like, oh, it's like, I don't even got cleats on, and y'all ain't doing nothing. You really think your quarterback gonna be protected for 6 seconds? Damn, I got that. The fuck? I'm not about to guard you for motherfucking 6 motherfucking seconds with no cleats on. I just said show me so I could show you my IQ. I'm not trying to make y'all know I'm 39. They, you know, like I said, I hate, it's like it's a man curse. It's like people try to do their own math, you know. Like I was saying some videos some time ago that people be like, why you acting like you're not that? Who you think you are? What they doing? Why you acting like, who you think that's what they did? And I was just like, hold on, let me take out my handle and talk. Like, I got a lot of goddamn people from this school that put up numbers here. Who what? And would never. I don't follow LJ, but he's like, hey, LJ gonna tell you, ain't nobody was goddamn going up 3%. Past, no one's going past 3%. The hell out of here, boy. First off, you're not that fast to go under with your route release. I won. I didn't have to put my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? I did what I was supposed to do. Told you don't go straight up. You didn't go straight up. You went under. You know, it was just, why you acting like you're not who you think you are? Y'all are not even. Y'all scared y'all might not graduate. You talking to somebody that's no proof of thinking, no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, dead still from coming back and acting like he's trying to tell you who he is. Y'all just did the math. Oh, let me go over there real quick. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like a soldier coming back from home, and people just disrespectful. So who you think you are for touching AKs? Showing that protected humanity? I didn't say nothing. I didn't gloat. I didn't say y'all never become nothing. It was y'all gloating, and then y'all saw who I was. Oh, okay, I did. Let me go over there. Oh, that is him. Yeah, y'all trash. And then trying to wave because you could have lost the whole, what, RVSP, what's it called? Benefit doubt reserve, you know what I'm saying, position. And people don't be, like I said, it's funny what, it's unattractive when people know who I am when I'm in the face, they act like I'm not it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite humiliations to do to people, because it's not like I'm going, ugh, so now I'm not that person. No, I'm like, oh yeah, so when you play quarterback, I see they're gonna do it, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, okay, we'll see. 80%. I'm like, I'm not 80%. You gonna go 80% on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, go less than that, and then, you know what I'm saying. But they was really gonna go hard. They just was trying to use that as their clout. I'm like, I don't know what that was. I did not have cleats on. I was just trying to be a catch machine. You get what I'm saying? Or, you know, a totem pole. I was not trying to. So, like I said, I tell people, calm down. This is a man curse. I be like, it's not that serious. That's the biggest thing of my jokes. When I'm about to roast somebody, they don't know this. They stereotype me telling them it's not that serious. They think I'm about to just come with some words off the top. And so they on 10 already while I'm on 0. And I'm just like, let the roasting begin. And they staying on 10. And I'm like, okay. We're putting one. I did put one. And they laughing at him. Yeah, I'm just was moving fast as fuck. You know, it's crazy to say that we're putting 1 foot in that 2. Because you knew I could have went faster if I put 2 in there too. That's crazy. But yeah, so it's just like, that's what I'm saying. People don't appreciate someone like how I appreciated when older classmen worked out with me. And it was like, if you wanted, you know, when I saw scouts and I just didn't want, you know, you got me. I need someone to, that's what they meant. I needed someone to keep me just motivated. And then they didn't keep it up. I'm like, yeah, just call me, just text me. Like that boy too motivated. That's all I always got. I always, you know, like when you play a game and then you get like the goddamn da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? They told you you're too motivated. Now you can da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ever did my whole life. Goddamn. I was like, I appreciate what Tom Brady, because Tom Brady really wanted to tell these kids this, because they don't want to listen, talking about some facts. I think that's what he said. They said to him, and he's just like, I don't think that guy that, and we can agree, I might have lost to him, that momentum from that draft class, is overseeing you to say facts to me. And I don't think that guy knew that either. I would say it's the front offices. But yeah, that's all I wanted to just make understood. It didn't take that much recognition to get an envelope, and I had so much recognition that, you know, usually when someone gets so much recognition and the air dry out on them, they're not supposed to survive, and that's where entrepreneurship comes in at. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where animosity comes in as, because they hate that that's thriving for me. And it's just like, okay, I've done more than how many days in my late 20s since that whole understanding, which it should still be moving out. It can go back to that understanding that this is how we want to develop this person. Because now, you know what I'm saying, people, you know, in the end, it was what fits, what can we, if we develop you, what fits you? You know what I'm saying? Not no, we'll deal with your ride in a reverse deck of cards, we'll deal with your ride in a reverse deck of cards superstar. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole, you have superstar potential, and we're going to develop you. So, like I said, when Army Sports did that to me, when my coach could have got me to an Army wrestling, and we acting like not all militaries is connected, I was like, owner telepathy. That's how I know I had all these momentum commits, and they just they was trying to make a new era of quantity over quality, instead of bringing people that are ready to be developed, bringing people that can make them just half-assed by saying, here's the playbook. You get what I'm saying? Like, in the end, I know what I'm saying, and that's all I've been saying in all my lives, no matter where I went with it. Like I said, about being a wrestler and having things you can speak out when you can see stuff that can happen before they're going to happen. Foresee it. Fighters clout. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing, and that's all I wanted to establish. Like, I can care less if I make it, not because I'm this rarity that people should check on, because this is hilarious. I'm not talking with an ego of the status that I was on. I was hearing about the development of colleges, and it dried out because they found what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell this is a pro style program. You know what I'm saying? You could tell, Oregon was the first obsessed dual threat program. You know what I'm saying? With that coach, and I had that momentum. You know what I'm saying? But I could go to any pro style because that's how much I'm not a runner, even though I'm fast. I'm a pro style quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And it's proved that I dried out because that parent did identity theft and typed in my information and said I had to, threats of coercion. You got me in a position where I'm not trying to argue because I'm just, like I've been doing. I've just been adapting. So why are you trying to be part of? I just need to adapt. I'm not about to argue for that to be the adaptation. I can just transfer, and if I do this right. And then got athletes night in a way that, like I said, it overconfirmed what I'm saying. Because I talked to the Georgia State coach, and he can tell I knew what they needed. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like that's what I'm saying. That's all I wanted to confirm. That's all I was saying. Like, back then, they still do this you talk on the phone, they read your background from what they think they can tell. Now they can tell, they know what's going on in the environment and what's your emotions like, and this is such an environment that can help you. You know what I'm saying? Now that's what it is. It's an easy Winnie Hut Jr. understanding. Back then, you know what I'm saying, only certain people, when they talk on the phone, they come with a certain sternness and manners and whatever. You might know your own research from, you can see where they'll fit in. You feel me? From if they did their research on the business too. So I'm talking on the phone. He's hearing about this dude in Georgia that went to a school that had some top athletes that went to the league. And then I call up and say, without saying, I played Mike, I played Sam Will, corner, without saying it. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback, wide receiver. I played. Just talking. Coach. Like, you're 39. And like, without saying it. Back then, that's how it was. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, there used to be a whole development, so people knew. Coaches that got hired had a lot of homework to know where things might stagger and where to go to feel they're getting a good student, a good athlete. That's all I'm trying to say. I was a great person. I was a great athlete. I was a great student. I was in the news for wrestling before as a recurring back wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I had my clout as an athlete. That's all I'm trying to say. So if I called around, I didn't want to make other schools and districts jealous to the point that it was like no need to call around. That's the type of prospect I was. But I needed to make sure that parent didn't bother me, so I called Georgia State. Because all that stuff was none of her business. She don't know none of that stuff. She just knows there's noise, and I'm coming from school being this star or something. And I never said, I'm not a star. So, oh, you're not a star? Let's sign you up for Chi-Chi's. So that's the whole point that I'm just making. I keep trying to talk about like the difference in the jurisdiction of the overseers. It's through that same jurisdiction, but we're not understanding people are in the way instead of letting somebody of that jurisdiction be able to be the caliber that they are. So these kids are not becoming nothing. these players are being able to relax more because it's less tension to keep developing, because they can see what they just need to be better than. And you can't use something, you can't use something, then you can't use a method then switch up on the method. You can't be like, all right, I want to do this now. If that's the method, you gotta read like, okay, I have to do this. So if I want to do that, you can't go, fuck all that jurisdiction overseeing. Time for me to oversee. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, but they do it, and that's all I'm trying to explain. That's all I'm trying to explain. All I'm trying to explain is this shit is crazy as hell, and that's why and like I said, that's the IQ Tom Brady comes with when he talks about winning in general or perspective, and that was one of those he was laying out there for people. Like, this is crazy as hell. Like, this is not the same league I went to, and kids was developing after me, and I had to play the best of the best. This is my emotional ball will beat your emotional ball. Like, that's why, you feel me? I ain't gonna say Tom Brady, Ed Reed, but when he saw that it was emotional ball instead of emotional ball being one play, when he saw like emotional ball will be the whole game, no. Instead of it being like, all right, I don't like it being a quarter, but I'm gonna be able to talk to y'all in halftime or the second quarter. The minimum of, if I want to keep up with that type of momentum, is fourth quarter, and then he became, because and Johnny Manziel tried to illustrate that too. It was like, I can get to y'all by the third to fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Me, it's more like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I'm going to get it done if you give me more than 5 minutes. I don't know, goddamn. Like I said, I never said, I like being the underdog, and people's just saying. That's what that's what they did by me saying, not caring about like the best team getting me. I should have been bougie and was like, I like how only that team's talking to me. It gives me all the whole, instead of me saying I will work wherever I go to. Is it bougie for me to say I'm two-way? Then go, no. Because it's talking about me getting crashed down. People in office can crash you down. Like, that's how I knew it was like a no. Every time I would hear in the air of that development of that prospect, and I wonder if he gonna call up. And I never called no place up other than where my siblings went to, because that's, to me, that was an automatic. And because the coach talked to me like that, I was going to go there. If the coach didn't talk to me that way, I was, it was going to leave every other college as that momentum to do a walk-on. He talked to me in a way that was just like, I know you when I see you. Oh, I heard your voice. You know what I'm saying? Back then, that's how it used to be. It's like, okay, when you talk to me again, I'm going to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's how I had it on. And then, what's that? And I was just like, then when I try to go to school, and like I said, I already went to school, proving no gravity, no common sense. I tried to go to college, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? I said to that parent, everybody, when elementary is like a restart, you get a restart in middle school. Middle school, you like restart. I don't know what you're talking. So elementary and middle school is the same. Middle school and high school, no. All my siblings got a restart when they went to college, while I'm over here, playing Call of Duty School Edition, the way the war room is set up. No. Like, you sent me to that school to fail. The school needed to be troubleshooted. So I don't have a problem, you know what I'm saying, because that's a lot of goddamn work I did. to give me that type of jurisdiction and overseer of being behind the scenes that I need to. You got me an overseer for schools. You know what I'm saying? So, college schools. You feel me? You got for college school. You know what I'm saying? So, I did an intramural flag. Everybody thought I got athletes night. I think, was it 2 interceptions? No, it's 2 touchdowns. They was down by like 3 touchdowns. I ain't never felt so cool in my goddamn life as a freshman. Like I can really do this. Like, they was losing. It was like there was only either I came the last quarter and time was run, or I came the last, and I scored. I threw a touchdown, and then I ran a touchdown back because he tried to throw it over my head because he thought I didn't have hops as a 5'9" person. So he tried to throw it over my head, not really tried to throw it over my head, and I intercepted the ball and ran it back. And then we was going back down to score, and it was like, run! Like, everybody wanted to see me, and I was like, I got athletes who said I could run. But I did run it back, so I guess I did run that interception back. But, it wasn't no, you got speed, run. It was like, Smain, run! And I was like, get open! What do you mean, run? No, this is flag football. I'm not giving up my playbook. You know what I'm saying? But, right versus deck of cards. But, when I heard that run, that shit was crazy to me. I was like, boy, y'all not getting open. I know how to throw these shits. You know what I'm saying? They're not even blitzing me. If they blitzed me, I would have ran. What the fuck? We got all motherfucking day. Get the fuck open. I'm going to get it to you. You know what I'm saying? Boy, yeah, they blitz. I would have... Whoo, they didn't want that. It'd be echoing that, too. It'd be echoing. We don't want to see them do that. They talking about some run. But yeah, so that type of suave. Like I said, in the end, Tom Brady hit it right on. He saw how traffic shift, if not check and balance. People on the balcony for not respecting each prospect for the next prospect that needs that type of development. Because, that's what it is. It became a lot of, I don't want to say ass kissing, but, you know what I'm saying? That when you take favoritism, it became a lot of favoritism because of what's been overseen. Instead of, we don't want the overseer that should have favoritism because he's better than them. We're going to take the favoritism of people under that covenant. Under that, that's what it is. Like I said, so I couldn't have said it better. I'm on here talking about football and what I could have been, and people like, well, it's just like what Tom Brady said. That's exactly what I'm saying. Ain't nobody trying to say y'all didn't have a chance to. What's the name was going to I forgot what college. But he had a scholarship and he didn't play. He didn't really play. One of our heaviest, not what's the name, but he the one that wrestled. Both of the ones I'm talking about wrestled that has, and they was tired of me. They're like, don't let Zemaine blitz me. I'm like, I'm younger than y'all. I'm on the class. Like I said, when I saw that I could get through blitz like that, my coach pissed me off. That's the only thing that, because it was just like, everything else I was like, all right, I'm not the type of running back you want, right? I'm not the type of wide receiver you're looking for in a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to play with my decision making because there's no proof of thinking, no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence dead. So I'm gonna go with whatever you go with and what happens in the game. But I'm also a great man of person, so there's some great decision making in that too. You don't want to think that much because I don't think that much, right? But then when I got there, was playing linebacker, blacker, and I was just getting through. Like I was like, all right, there's not that hurt me. I was like, there's nothing to say that I need to prove, even though I'm gonna keep working hard. You know what I'm saying? You see, this is not the NFL. All right, receiver catch a deep ball one time. Oh, they getting in the game. Cause I can see that kid do it again. A running back get a 10-yarder for how you hit the hole. Maybe a 4 or 5-yarder because the linebacker did a good job, or less, even less than that. But he hit the hole right. He getting in the game. Y'all don't understand. They gave us a whole comic day because this is not the NFL. It's not that serious, and everybody looking around like, damn, the mayor want to give us a comic. Yeah, because it's not that serious. He's giving y'all that handicap. You get what I'm saying? Which is not really a handicap. So it's the lead way of being able to make mistakes. And I'm showing these attributes in every position. And it's like, well, you was a great football player, but you still got wrestling. You still got wrestling. That's a winter sport. Football's not the only goddamn. Oh, we still need me. Yeah, without team chemistry. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna goddamn say I still got they go, without team. Well, I was Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying? Not Muhammad Ali. I'm talking about like the neighborhood kid community. I got chemistry with all of them. You talking about you let me go because you didn't want to think about. You wanted to think less than me. It's a man curse. That's all I would say. When you, there's no way you do that to a coach and you don't get a goddamn envelope. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you do that to a coach. No one's done that to a coach. They've done something to a coach. Like I say, left some type of damage, and you. All I'm trying to say is, there's no way, everybody's just sitting and watching the action happen, like seeing the protocol just as a movie, in the audience watching protocol. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, there's no way you keep hearing about this overseer that way while y'all be lenient with other people. And we don't understand why I think I can still make it. It's like, let's stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what? Talking like, do y'all know why Anthony Richardson got benched? I've been saying it for like a fucking hour or some change, goddamn. We way past Tom Brady said it, goddamn. It's like you check me, I check you, or some shit. And these is kids. You's a grown. You like, all right. Since the neighborhood kid wouldn't be a nurturing vibe, I gotta keep that in mind. No, you don't. That is fake as fuck. But hey, like I said, protocol. Like I said, we all watching. That's what I mean by those little things. Everybody's still keeping feet of that. If not, because obviously the number one shadow ball doesn't shadow ball against nobody. Everybody's keeping feet of that. That's the protocol I'm talking about. I'm keeping feet of that too. It's that simple. Don't know who it is, but I'm seeing people keeping feet of that, and it's a protocol for them to make it. Whoever's in charge of it. Don't know who it is. I'm just saying I'm keeping feet of it too, right? Yeah, I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying? All I'm just trying to say is, boy, I kid you not, the way the cadence, the boy, oh my God, it's just there's no way to interpret what Tom Brady doesn't want to hear. Nobody interpret. He means exactly. I might have put up numbers in school, but I knew a lot of people that it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was already told I was going to these schools, and then I wanted to prove they not making a mistake. I've been past that protocol. You know what I'm saying? That brochure. You know what I'm saying? The other little rascal momentum gave the job to Sam Darnold because he knowing that's what the hospitality he in, and is helping someone that been past that protocol that way. You know, like I said, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying Sam Darnold is not a bad quarterback, but you know, I don't see Sam Darnold beating me in a game. You know, there's a few quarterbacks. I don't want to Sam Darnold them, but I'm just saying, and Sam Darnold was one of them. So it's just like, damn, boy, I'm about to roast you. It was supposed to be these two. It was supposed to be this momentum commit versus this momentum commit. Wherever that school is, right? I just echoing when like I said, I didn't choose a school. Wherever that school is versus USC. You give your job to Sam Darnold because you like the way traffic in the air dried out on me at 16. So you think you have that type of real estate. But alright, so that's the whole point, y'all. I just, you know, it feels good to goddamn have a affirmation of I'm not tweaking by saying momentum commits. You get what I'm saying? Or saying zone, or saying the walls have ears, or my whole room is outside. I don't think nobody loves me. You know, I'm not tweaking by saying stuff like that, because I know where I put myself in for that development. You know what I'm saying? Because what we're saying, well, you know, I've said this before too, which Tom Brady talking speaks volumes for Bill Belichick always. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Tom Brady knows, you know, click the two things together. You know, Bill Belichick is dealing with the situation of he already has a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady was still there 2017, I want to say. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So that was the day, that was what I was, the war room, the way the war room was set up, I was going into. Yeah, exactly. Yep. He was there. Oh shit. My shit done just broke on my ass. I fixed it. But yeah, so you know what I'm saying? In the end, the main thing I want to get from that is I respected adults' advice. You know what I'm saying? Adults would have been like, you gotta do, you know, like I said, the Oregon head coach said, real football, you know what I'm saying, momentum commits. You know what I'm saying? Army Sports said, a backup quarterback said, keep that black flag mentality. And then when they ask him, do you feel comfortable under center and shot? And he's like, oh, I don't feel comfortable under any. Like he thought that was a plea or some shit. No one told you to play. You're not supposed to play that way. Like I said, don't play with the overseer. Like, why you overseeing and you trying to play? All right, I'm gonna do this. What? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. But yeah, so in the end, I just want to give respect that I was an overseer, but I wasn't an overseer like be a better person. I wasn't like that. You had to really fall under my den. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're playing. It's like we're playing so stupid. Like our wrestlers know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying I call them my babies. It's not no. I adopted them no matter what. Is they fell under that. What's the word? I can't think of the word. Cradle, right? That you have to, excuse me for lack of better words, cradle wrestling. But you have to you have to see me as the line leader, then say fuck that. Like I said, why are you acting like, man, who you think you? That's what they're doing. They saw me as a line leader, and I said, no, thank you. And then like, man, why not? Why are you acting like? And then they fantasized about it so much. The main they didn't workplaces too, and I'm saying no, thank you. Enjoy your life. My whole room is outside. You know what I'm saying? No matter where I go, and so I have to leave at certain times and stuff. Like, oh, you went outside? Okay, I don't want the family being in danger. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm being a gentleman, pushover, gullible bitch. Still, my room is outside. I'm not about to go out. I'm not about to argue. I'm not about to torture someone to stop doing that. I'm just going to put myself in a position where I don't put other people in predicaments. And people like why you keep it? They don't want to hear that I'm so hard on myself. Make me the line leader by default, and I'd be like, I'm one of those people that be like, you know what I'm saying? What's the shows that have that guy that they be like, oh, he's so cool, and he's like, and he's playing like, don't talk to me. Oh, he was so cool. I'm like that, but not that. I guess dark aura, right? Not it's not always playing. Sometimes it's the dark one. Like, I'm that. And I want y'all to understand what I mean by killtheprospect.com and being 5-star and what leave me alone. And I want to thank Tom Brady for saying the whole substance of what has to calibrate for me to say I'm a momentum commit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not coming out my mouth and saying, hey, if you was, then I am. No, I'm straight up saying I had my whole lineage understanding past 1,000%, then it asks for credit. Like I said, with like I talk about with I got skit or handles what I talk about with administration zoning and with Chip Kelly when he was at Oregon. So it's like, and I'm that. Please don't. And it goes way past the threshold that it goes past 1,000, and then we still inside out it. Like, who do you think you are? I didn't say nothing. I didn't ask to be the line leader. People kept wanting that oversee. People that was their own type of titled overseer of things to an extent. But overseer over that really grounded the situation. Was like, you're not supposed to do that, though. Then they said, fuck that. That's what happened. I never put myself in a position to say, look, that's what leader disease mean. It means you can count on me, but it understands that it's a militia, it's a militant, it's jurisdiction. It's like I'm so chivalry and pure. It's not gonna be looked at as a curse for, if you did that to the wrong person, niggas will act like they own you. You get what I'm saying? That's how far people took it. Well, you're not gonna act like you owe me. So, and I didn't say nothing. They just learned it from seeing I do have purity. So they they went past the threshold of knowing there's no coming back. And I'm a cool guy. I'm the captain of the wrestling team, captain since recess 10. You know what I'm saying? Legal shit, illegal. That platform was tweaking. Street orphanage. That's the best way to say it. Why I say street orphan. That's the best way to say it. People put themselves in the streets, and I'm here to help take them out. Get them into a better home. You know what I'm saying? They have to understand what it takes to provide on that type of circumstance. But yeah, street orphanage really puts the horizon to what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what people did. I never asked, and then they who taunted me as that what's the word? Because I don't think they call them person at the orphanage the host, but if they do talk to me that way, then be like, why don't you think of that? And they're like, who do you think you are? That type of drama. That's all. That's just a great example. But it was get rid of that to make it sound like some good story. Like I said, you'll see, like when in a movie, a kid getting bullied, and then they'll start dancing, and they're thanking the camaraderie, if not that person. Yeah, check the stats on Celebrate. Is this? I never asked for that attention. And it's like, oh, I know he gonna call it out. Part of the had to keep saturating in his crickets, like, why don't you think you're this? Like, why don't you think you have momentum commits to play two-way? Why don't you think I went to this college because of you? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Why do you think I went to this college because of you? Why do you think I didn't join this because of this? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think I played this position? All this stuff saturating to start. I'm like, hey, if you want to have that conversation later, we'll have that conversation. To stuff that has to be a conversation. Celebrations that could, if someone don't do that zoning, and those, like I said, it's something that clicks that these surveillance or defenses, for lack of better words, like the Secretary of Defense, with those type of surveillance, zoning, administrations, bureaus, agencies, when they're not on par, like someone wanted to go get a donut when they should have been watching this, so someone else, another brand takes it, for lack of better words. I don't want to say brand, agency, bureau takes it. So yeah, so I was the bro that kept because everybody they do that little thank you for not being bullied camaraderie stuff, and we like this community based vibe, and I call myself entrepreneur authority since school, so people will vibe to that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that they saturated that, and then stuff like that need to be. I have to talk up. I'm dealing with those type of collector coins of people gonna go be on the balcony from that understanding. Like, man, I kid you not, I did not ask for this attention. Everybody talking about some. We talking about knowing. It's not even like it's no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking. Dead. We're not. But I'm smart enough to know people would do that. We're talking about that type of. If I'm smart enough to know that the snitches in the air are snitching and saying they're not snitching, and then people are correlating around that type of to backdoor me. when they say that. And that's what we're doing with how the war room is set up. People keep saying, why don't you think of that? Then who you think you are? It's like, what? Like I said, I went back to school, they did that too. Like, I don't know nobody in my class that don't know that's the ultimate flaming. I haven't said nothing, they don't say it, they just think it. But you know, this younger generation acting like this is some stardom, and then that's an exponent to go, who do I think I am? You know, that's not my generation. I know what I'm saying. All the line leadership that it asks for. Flash out of anger. So you gonna tell me to not follow? Who you think you are? As I was saying, exactly like, so you gonna tell me not to fully? And then I'm supposed to read. I don't trust nobody else, nobody. I'm mature. I'm like, it's authority, yes. You know what I'm saying? Where's the laws? Oh, man. Why they doing this? You know, because I'm not even mad. Like, you know, if I had the hospitality, other than just the great customer service I can be giving people, and then they can go out in the world with that surveillance. No, I'd be like, okay, this, you know, it's not being in any position, and people still want to depend on me, and that's that song that I played, and I just said that's how I'm talking about being an overseer, and people doing their dance. It got to people trying to join into my roasting session. So I'll be like a comedy version of that, what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's a lot of people. It's like that vibe. It's that vibe. So it's kind of obvious. It's no one's looking for him. So it's like, who do I think I am that I'm not coming up with, where I can be seen on sight? I'm like, I'm lost. I'm not the one, I'm evasive, but I'm not the one trying to hide from responsibility. I'm not put in a position to uphold that responsibility. I'm put in a position to catch the people that pertain on certain responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the middleman, but the middleman want to not be known as the middleman. So it's like, that's what I'm saying I'm glad for what Tom Brady said, because it was like, as a teenager, I was looked at like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of hard to believe a 10-year-old when I was 16 can beat me, or 11-year-old, 12, 9, even 15. But I don't underestimate people. I'm just saying I had that type of atmosphere and excelling. That if it's just going to a college to develop, I should have had envelopes other than just momentum commits. But yeah, it's just people giving me that energy, so I can't ball you, and it's like it sounds very like I'm gonna let someone die. It's like, I'm not gonna let nobody die. You know what I'm saying? And then the announcers, so this, and I'm like, why don't y'all just tell them they need to find a different job? This is not the job that you gonna let them. I haven't said nothing, they don't say it, they just think it. So yeah, it's just that whole understanding. It's me being that type of overseer is not mandatory, but it feels like it is, and it can't be mandatory if I'm not in a position, you know what I'm saying, to keep it keep the tent going. We just know that I'm strong, or I'm that active, and then that ricochets when it comes to them trying to shadow ball against ETC, you know what I'm saying, and they're not explaining it, or they're trying to be quiet about it, which is embarrassing or humiliating, because it obviously you're trying to be quiet about more things. And like I said, it's just like people just watching the protocol like it's a TV show of that understanding. And that's what I mean by the protocol going on. So many people are like, so I can't follow you. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first time I got told that before, you know what I'm saying? Like, wrestlers know what I'm talking about. Obviously, I got told that before, and then went into high school and had that whole neighborhood kid vibe, thriving and dumping. So I know what I see when I watch TV. It's because I don't get credit, and I thought you don't want credit, but they want black. So you going? I thought you don't want credit, or my yeah, like, so what you think? That's it. That's the whole pottery. That's the whole, and why I keep saying I'm not the sniper on the roof. It's not supposed to be quiet. I'm on the roof trying to play. It's not supposed to be quiet, but it's so quiet I can go chill with the sniper on the roof and act like I'm not there. And be like, oh no, respect barriers. That sniper on the roof is a barrier. You feel me? I could troubleshoot that they're not hiding by being on the roof. It's just if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So that's why it can get clouded like that. But yeah, that's the whole thing. So I'm 29, and I'm glad I could make a video archive. Wow. That type of meaning to the world. Can't play right when they hit 18, 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? And then I glow the way I'm glowing. I know what I'm saying, but what I'm saying, the way I'm glowing. That's what I'm trying to say about. I'm not the one saying I'm still going to go play. like I said, people watching this like protocol like it's a show. I'm not the one saying that. You know, I understand. I gotta get my feet moving. I understand. I want to, you know, I want to squat. You know, I feel like I still got my speed, so I'm happy that I got smaller because I feel like I still got my speed. I don't feel like I lost a step. I probably ain't as fast. I still got my, you know, twitch. That's what I mean. Let me not say speed. So to have my twitch that was developed from work, got better with working out. Oh man, I would love to work out again. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously I think I'm gonna make my twitch way worse. You know what I'm saying? Slang of that word, because it sounds like. But you know, I still got my twitch, and you know, to be vibing like this, you know. Because, you know, I'm not trying to ridicule people. You know, I'm a counseling therapeutic vibe, so I'm not trying to say that to make it say like people. Like I said, you do that to somebody else, you know. You know, there's some, what's the word, side effect to it, some bad karma to it. The only bad karma is the same before. You need someone that will inspire you to be okay with your bad karma. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you'll move better. Okay, I'll do this if I can, da-da-da-da-da. And then there's bad karma that you still don't build your attention span to, that if, for the reason why you want to have that oversee, or that tent on the telepathy and anything between. But that's all I wanted to do. I heard that shit and I was just like, that's all I've been saying. All I've been saying is there's a totem pole that changed how people got drafted. And if it was someone that could play, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Because all I do is try to make sure people can play. So, and then it's like, damn, I left somebody out, and then I'm just in a moment of silence. Because while I'm doing the math, my damn self to be like, damn, was it because they saw someone coming and they just wanted the way the world was? Damn, I can't get them. Are they trying to play hard? Yeah. Damn, I feel like I do a good inverted survey or attendance, or hope to people that could do zoning stay on their job to get people down to you know, yeah, like I said, before I even was in high school. I know what I'm saying. Before I was in high school, because I don't feel like I keep saying this guy's name and people keep trying to make it seem like some I told you so. I don't like saying I told you so. So that's not what I'm saying with this either. I'm just trying to make it understood. That's amazing. Like, you know, it kind of goes in the tributes of I would be a great parent, or I've proven it, and that the Jamaican Curtis people don't like that. So, yeah, it's a lot of things that it goes into. But the main thing it goes into is, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying in the video, when I was speaking to somebody, and I still said a low number, even though it's way higher than what the ETC is. So, yeah, it's just that whole noise. So, you know, I mean, and way higher, you know, and the people like, how you know that? Because that's what I'm hearing. That, and being in mist with people is like, they know I'm going to prevail out the mist. That's what I'm hearing. You know, they know they should appreciate someone, and they know I don't care for appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Like a movie where like someone's about to get caught in some type of wave, and a swordsman just, ah! And then walks away, and I'm like, hey! You get what I'm saying? I picked the night, what they say that I would do you. I thought I was the coolest person from the moves we made. I picked the gun, I know you remember your name. Please don't judge me, and please don't try to stray. You know what I'm saying? Street fame, you dig what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah, it's just that whole understanding, and you know, I like, cause it, like I say, like them shows and movies that cause I like hearing, like, as a kid I used to hear it all the time, like, I'm all alone, and, what you're listening to, that's not gonna hold up. I used to love hearing that. That's why I made a song. Everybody wants someone to love them. That's why I want no one. I'll be the one alone. 'Cause don't you want a loved one? They say, well, you wear long sleeves when it's hot. 'Cause they say I'm the same person. No matter the age, they say my skin is no different. They think I forgot to say my birthing isn't a birthing. So hearing people go, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like when I seen the movie Chucky, it was cocky symbolism. But I just feel the reason. And I ain't gonna be tripping. So, yeah, that's just my whole vibe. But yeah, I just wanted that to be understood. So, signed, sealed, and delivered. I am a dark aura that people know is a great time, never the worst invitation, or the opinionated bad person. But I am someone that knows. But I am someone that don't like attention like those movies and people corral around me. That's what I mean about being brought up. Is because I know when people crowd around me. I know how keen my senses are. Those are my type of hobbies, and it's like an inverted bullying because it's on purpose. At the same time, it's it's I'm protecting. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, like it's that type of bullying. People are doing on me, and I'm not that type of person. I'm not that. I don't want to. I'm I'm not trying to force myself into the league. It's just like I said, I was never the worst invitation. It's that type of protocol. I'm never trying to force myself around anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of situation. So it's just like when people be like, why you acting like you're not that? And then now the atmosphere, now it's like the second nature for the atmosphere to engulf or thump like that. People are saying who I think I am, and it's like I'm not saying nothing. That's snitches in the air. I might not survive because of snitches in the air from those. They say wait, even if they don't say, see in their face. They say wait, even if they don't see in their face. They say wait, even if they don't see in their face, 'cause they're scared who they could be, 'cause they have so many dreams. You know what I'm saying? That's just the whole get up. So, I just, it's just that whole pertaining to where I'm at, and it feels good that I've made so many videos explaining, like, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? The world, the NFL was going on a all-time peak by people knowing they had to meet a certain workout regimen, that there was cut slack for a few people. What I was hearing that is that they're cutting slack for people way more because of the playbook they feel like they developed for an upcoming protocol or something. When people used to have to, no, there ain't no cutting slack. It's more of like, oh, you need a water? You know what I'm saying? Is that gonna make you show that you have that skill? You know what I'm saying? Now is what do we have to do to show you have that skill set? Back then it was, do you want to develop or not? So, and I was somebody people hate that they didn't have to tell me that. So like I said, the league or wherever got to, what do we have to do so you could show you that, to that protocol of what I just said. So yeah, that's the main thing. And like I said, I love that Ohio's like, I'm ready to take on all the double agents. I'm ready to make energy not a theory. Wondering how I got this cadence. But one of my people to be with authority, but they gave me social media. Ain't nothing to lose. Ain't nothing to lose. Ain't nothing to lose. Ain't nothing to lose. Mama was just hoping that these doubles hit her with the right dial tone. Whoa. Right, like I said, Tom Brady was talking about how that happening in the air usually is, there was an emergency type of scouting, like I see something might happen to that guy. Y'all know y'all know exactly what I mean by emergency scouting, like, and we saw that I was getting through that. You know what I'm saying? That's another way. What I mean by protocol. People saw I kept pulling the strings all the way to being the kill the prospect, 5star.com, 5-star prospect. People are like, oh yeah, oh shit, he's in what city? They see my name and like, that's what I'm sensing of. There's no you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Y'all know I know what I'm talking about. The type of Webpoolz speed. So it ain't nothing to lose. It ain't nothing to lose. It ain't nothing to lose. Yeah. Ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to lose. But yeah. And now also, Tom Brady was talking to Kyler Murray when he went for that run. He was trying to call out, oh, see? The game is different. If people want me to say something about Tom Brady, because he had something to say about Kyler Murray. But yeah, so that's the whole point. It's just, I'm talking old world order, you know what I'm saying, that's staying jurisdiction, but there's some people that saying this, we're not calling it new world order, but this can fit under it or something. I'm talking like, if I have not kids, which is people that don't go, why are you acting like that now? Who you think you are? Real kids. I know the whole way the war room is set up, and and when I'm talking, my kids gonna make it echo. It's not that serious, but they're not really making it echo. It's not that serious. I'm over prepared. You know what I'm saying? And haters that don't care about their kids like that got this snitches on, near breach and authority martial arts on my kids. That when I'm, making sure that they got their book bag on tight and, cushion to go through a safe, whatever they want to do, that's how I wanted to echo. I wanted to. That's how clean they're gonna be. I was talking that in the live, like, when people was certain something's like it was like clean for them to go outside or something like that. You feel them going back inside. I had that cushion and clean, whatever I was talking about in that video. That it got a little haters say it's not that serious alarm, and I'm just like, I just want to, I know that's what it'll look like. No, I don't. I'm just saying, I hear the jokes. But like I said, my wrestlers know what I'm talking about. It's obviously I've done that to people that I don't have kids, so I've done that before. You know what I'm saying? Because I got, I have to throw that out there before. It's like, who do I think I am? And it's just like the line leader that didn't ask to be the line leader. So if you get out of line, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know what I'm saying. I just went an hour trying to explain it. I hear it in the air. I'm trying to explain it. It's more that this is just a briefing. An hour can't explain what would be traumatizing for one of these examples I'm bringing up to a player, that they lose their will. Something has to tell them they still see the light, if it's etc. or protocol that's not there or something. But you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of moments like I saw about when someone was sent, like when a superhero lose their mask, and I'm not a superhero, but I'm just saying a superhero loses his mask, and then they'll bring them, and it's just like, that's fucked up. I keep saying, I don't keep saying it, but I said a few of my videos. You can't get them to go do some extreme stunts again, or anything between that. That's dangerous. Now, when they come out their mouth and they be like, I gotta go do it, that's when I understand. They be like, go ahead. But when you got them, trying to make it look like you're innocent for egging him to do be like that, we need you. So, yeah, I got a lot of situations that pertain like that, and that's what KN is. That's what Detective Webpoolz is, Rated Z is. That's what me doing this is all the time. As we know that I'm not going to leave no kid behind. It's not me trying to act hard. I just, that guy on those missions, you get what I'm saying? So that's just the whole point. So the main thing, like I said, is just I don't have to keep illustrating the way the war room was set up and the eye test. Like I'm trying to prove I didn't get a fair chance, and I'm not trying to prove. I know what I heard. I know what I listened to. I know what I would have pursued harder to figure out. That's what it is. I know what I figured out, and it didn't work out for me. But the people keep talking about there's some portal because I figured it out. But that's all I'm trying to say. I know what I figured out. As a kid, I'm not just talking like it wasn't there, and people to that parent talk like, what are you talking about? It's like, because you couldn't, the snitches, there's not that overlay of snitches on me to agree. You see snitches agreeing with other stuff, I'm speaking on other stuff, so what I will speak about is not real, or I'm cocky for that overlay of that audience noise or something, for talking about what the audience usually doesn't talk about what the show is. They watch it. You get what I'm saying? Okay, like I said, it's not about being competitive to have the atmosphere talking. That's not how the world works. Reality does not work like that. The reality is through reality. But since I bullet catch so much, we're saying that's not my reality. You know what I'm saying? Just a brief one I keep saying about cadence, and when people talk and kids play outside, kids will know, they'll just know it by vibes. You know, I got a lot of that sauce from my cadences, whatever. 1 Minute Army Militia, Detective Webpoolz School Boards, Ancient Houdini, and Momentum thereof of the next Mike Vick. And I took that crash down part of it, I guess consumed all of it, but the next Mike Vick, and then there was that QB, then that QB, and Sam Darnold's not better than me. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole, something stopped, but something didn't stop. You get what I'm saying? Protocol thereof, and like I said, it's not a waiting game, it's an up game, and these niggas don't trust a thing, and consistency of cool make me boring. Yeah, where I said I'm inspired or I'm intrigued by Dan Marino, how they were like, of course Marino would do that, and I had that same vibe too. Like I said, how I didn't ask to be the line leader, so I wanted to be the observant. That's what really happened. I wanted to be the one to observe, and people went behind me like, what you think you're doing? And I'm like, trying to become great. Like, and not trying to show off like I gotta prove some type of speed first. I'm trying to figure it out. So just in case I get in this atmosphere, I'm not talking on a limb. I already observed how it works, and that's why I appreciate what Tom Brady said, because that's it. Yeah, I observed all of that shit. So if not everybody else, but it was quiet. Everybody just want to be in the audience or play dumb. Just want to watch the show and then be quiet. So they'll be quiet where it's, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the whole situation. The whole situation is I wanted to be observant, and then, anybody that had questions of how to make it, I can answer it. And I guess be careful what you wish for, right? Because it got to the extent of people trying to backdoor the person. I make sure they don't get backdoored from them understanding for whatever reason. But yeah, that's all, y'all. That's all I wanted to, show I figured out and understand who I am. And I thought y'all said y'all had great ideas. Why am I here? You know what I'm saying? Because I stayed down so y'all can come up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought I was about to blame y'all. Nah, I stayed down so y'all can come up, because I'm going to come up later. It's just, stop lying about those emotions, y'all. Those emotions aren't real. You know what I'm saying? For the mechanics, mechanisms, protocols, procedures, blueprints, writing reverse deck of cards, we hear. And what happened right in reverse? Why you specking different? Because we're here. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of stop lying about emotions. Because once we get through all those emotions, you have to move a different way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Is this gonna make you play better? You know what I'm saying? That they give so it can lock up those emotions to delay, maybe, right? Hopefully that's not why, but that understanding things between that, there has to be a different type of arsenal for what's to come if we're saying these leagues haven't fell off. They're preparing, you know what I'm saying, for a different broadcasting in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Put in the sky, you know what I'm saying? Put into, or like I said in that video, this is something I wanted to talk about, and I'm just missing Nightmare. I was gonna go to that in the podium, and then when I was getting interviewed there, we know how people do nightmares and shit like that. To what I could explain, if that's what we're getting ready for, that's what we're getting ready for. In the end, the whole point that I'm making, though, is that's all I've been saying. That's all I've been saying. All I'm saying is that changed, and then we're acting like the front office didn't. That don't make sense. that can't change and the front office doesn't change. You know what I'm saying? Because it did change. Or people that can read these people are trash, you know what I'm saying, in their eyes, or they worked harder, so it's not that they trash, they're just talented without the honed skills of talent, you know what I'm saying, they will eat off of them. So that's the main thing. It's that understanding is, you know, so the people that are honed skills, they're the ones snitching too. But they're not snitching. They're like, y'all got me snitching. Y'all got me snitching on this momentum to come. When I was just preparing just in case someone's that athlete. Y'all look like that guy is coming. And I'm prepared just in case. I said just in case. Y'all said point proven. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, y'all know better just observing. That's the main thing I'm trying to say. It's the same observation of watching the protocol as a show. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you gonna let that kid do that? And they're like, it's like, what? All them years you played and you bucked on, you know what I'm saying? Your teammates, they could have been your teammate. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in the league no more, and you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying, but yeah, that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to stop sounding like, I swear I was supposed to make it and they did me wrong. Why you didn't make it that badly? Even though I wasn't one saying it's that badly. I said that badly sometimes or some shit. But I was just saying what I did, and then they'll be like, well, for something to do that, it has to be that. And y'all saying that. Y'all snitching. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the scenario. You get what I'm saying? Because what we are admitting is that I'm a great person, so it's that badly. It could be I'll be saying that and there's more to it. Yeah, them sirens. So that's what I'm saying. Real shit. That's what I'm saying. And the main thing I'm saying is, we know it's not that I'm the bad person. You get what I'm saying? No matter how. Cause I seen my aura when I went back to my when I went back to my city. That's why I keep calling it out like that. But cause I knew that's what I meant to my city. But it's okay. So yeah, it's that whole understanding. I could say I went through this and that, but then something else. No, we're straight saying, well, you trying to say it's that bad? Oh, so I am a great person, and I'm trying to say that. I'm not saying it is what it is, though. As long as we know I'm a great person, as long as we know that I figured everything out, why I went about it that way, and yeah, protocol wasn't there for me. That's all I'm saying. Protocol wasn't there for me.